Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. Today I am working on a Bali Theater of Magic machine, and I'm doing some kind of standard maintenance that this game often needs. No, I'm not talking about the magnetic proximity sensors, although that's a continual thing that you always work on. Those things drift. But what I'm doing today is, in front of the playfield there are two stand-up targets, and they tend to get the crap beat out of them, and they bend, and they can often stick closed, which is what was happening in this game. This is one of the stand-up targets I've pulled out, and it goes right in this little hole right here, and you can see there's been some little tape on this right here. I guess this is to keep balls in the subway. I don't know what this was, but I just picked up this game, but I'm doing a couple of initial repairs to get it completely operational. And these switches were not registering, and what turned out was they got bent. The leaf in the back got bent and front, and so they were always touching. So there's a special tool you can use to adjust this, and this is the thing right here. It's like a little metal thing with a little fork at the end of it, and this is great. You get in here and you put it on that inner leaf, and then you kind of just crank it back a little bit, and that adjusts it so that it works. Another thing that tends to happen is these targets get the crap beat out of them and they get loose. So there's two screws that go right there. Let me see if you can see that. Two screws that go right there and there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a common technique to make those things, the screws grab. So I'm going to get a toothpick and some Elmer's glue. So I'm going to take the glue, and I'm going to put a little bit of it on the toothpick like that. I'm going to stick it in the hole and then break it off and twist it a little bit as I break it. See? Ooh, ooh, ding. Now let's fix that. The wonders of technology. Okay. So I'm going to take this little toothpick here and break it out so it's in there. I'll take the same end and I'll put try it in the other hole. Crunch, twist. There we go. So now we've got those two toothpicks pushed into the holes. That'll give something for the screws to bite on when I tighten this thing back in. So, compressing it up a little bit slightly. Make sure everything's lined up. Check these connections on here, make sure they're not loose, because quite often this target gets heavily beat, and so those solder joints can sometimes crack. So put that just like that and use a nut driver to drive that in. And then there's another target right here, which is the same one. I'm going to do the same thing with this guy. I'm going to take this, I'm going to use this little leaf adjustment tool and bend it back just ever so slightly so that it registers properly. So this is a simple trick to use to fix a common problem, and this will work on any machine where you've got stand-up targets that often get hit quite a lot at a very high velocity. They get bent back. They have newer reinforced targets you can get that don't bend as much, and that can help as well. So just a little quick trick there with Theater Magic and other common games. For more, visit pinballhelp.com. Thanks for watching.